Romantic Thieves. The only idea art thief Steve Barker could come up with to get back at his homophobic father was to rob him, steal his favorite piece of art, and then burn it. Steve didn't exactly know where the idea had come from, but he really liked it, so that's exactly what he was going to do. Steve crouched down on the cold white marble floor of his father's massive gallery, with 10 large pillars of Polish black marble lining the walls that were filled with so much art that Steve couldn't tell what the color of the walls actually were these days. It had been years since Steve had spoken to his father, mother, or the rest of the family. They could have decorated the gallery 1,000 times without Steve ever knowing, and it wasn't like any of his family tried to talk to him too, because at the end of the day he was nothing more than a little sissy fairy boy. The art gallery itself had hundreds of portraits and landscape paintings of countrysides, towns and famous cities, and they glowed dimly in the moonlight that came into the gallery through the massive glass roof overhead. There wasn't an access point on the roof, thankfully, so Steve didn't need to worry about climbing down like he had originally thought, and since his family never changed the passwords, Steve simply walked through the front door. Avoiding the cameras, of course. The only major difference in all the years since Steve had left was there were so many fascinating and beautiful sculptures and artifacts in glass cabinets in rows. There were little lights inside each cabinet, and that only made each artifact seem even more beautiful and stunning. The glass cabinet that Steve was crouching next to was of an absolutely stunning pair of golden sapphire earrings from mainland Europe, hundreds of years ago. They were stunning, and very well protected. And Steve really didn't want to grab something that he didn't need, because that only increased the risk of getting caught, something he had almost learnt the hard way as an art thief over the years.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?